Everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Smashbrush. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the latest palette with Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is the amazing Sultry palette. I am so excited to be using this palette. This is actually my first time that I'm using it on myself. So this is kind of like a first impressions review tutorial kind of look. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. That way you are notified the next time that I will be uploading. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below on something that you would like to see next, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It is at Smashbrush_ at the very end. I don't know why I did this like way earlier. Basically on Instagram I do a lot of polls, I do lives, and I do a lot of things to be a little bit more interactive because it's a lot easier to communicate. If you are interested in creating this very sultry, sexy kind of look, then just keep watching, and that is it. Without further ado, let's get to it. When I first saw this at the Sephora store, I was already like what? Like, this looks so nice. First of all, because of the packaging. The packaging, I feel like, sold me like right away. It's just, if you feel it, it has like this rough texture. This is just the case, the packaging case. When you open it up, it is actually the same exact packaging again, which is really nice because let me tell you, I am not a fan of how that suede packaging that they have because it just gets dirty so fast. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. The last one that I got was the Soft Glam palette. And like, look how dirty this is. This has like everything. It has like eyeliner marks, it has like some setting powder, and I really don't like when the palette does that. I try my hardest not to like get it dirty, but it happens anyways. And now let's talk about the colors. I have not done any eye looks with this yet, so I'm kind of wondering what I am gonna do. I love that like the shimmers that are, where is it? Like the shimmers that are right here, especially this one, it's a very high shimmer. It's not like their usual shimmers that they carry. This has more of like, I feel like a bit of like little bits of glitter in there. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swatch along the way. That way you guys can see how it looks like before I apply it on myself. I'll do a hand swatch and we'll kind of go from there. I already primed my eyes, that way we can just fast forward that fun stuff, aka that boring stuff. And I did apply these shadow shields right here. I kind of customized it because I did cut it right here. So this is supposed to be one shadow shield, but I cut it in half and then I cut it long ways because all I wanted was the straight line. So the one color that really stands out to me is that color called Bloom, and I'll show you right here. It's this very fun pinky color, and I'm applying it with this very rounded blending brush, and I am just going to be applying it right in my crease area, and I think I want to bring it all the way in. Lately, it's so funny, I've actually been using a lot of like pinks. I've actually been using blushes for my crease area just because I want to change it up from like that orangey warm to like something a little bit more like girly and pinky. And I have been loving it, but I have not done a color like this strong yet, so I'm curious to see how this will come out. The next color that I'm going to be using is that color right next to it, and it's called Birch. I feel like it looks like a dirty sand kind of color. To start off, I'm just going to apply it right in my crease area once again, but just right below it. And I feel like this color is a little bit lighter. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, I feel like this color is too light. So I'm going to skip over to that color called Twig, which is a very cool light brown color. I don't know if it'll make that much of a difference, but I just want to layer it. I'm gonna go for that color called Dystopian, and I'm gonna go even below that. I'm actually gonna start cutting my crease. I just want to blend that edge a little bit. I'm gonna add this color Slate right over. Just from like there. Honestly, all I'm trying to do is like incorporate as many colors as I can into this look. Okay, and then the next color, which is one I was looking forward to, is this color called Pearl. And I'm basically gonna apply it right, wow, look at that. I'm gonna apply it wherever I basically cut the crease. See, when pigment is this effortless, this is what I love. I'm gonna use this color Cinder, and I'm basically gonna put it like a halfway kind of look. That way it goes from like light to like a darker and then darkest. Well, I am liking this. But what I am noticing is that that pink is overtaking too much. So I'm gonna grab that color Twig, and I'm just gonna lift it a slightly higher. That way we can really like smoke this thing out. I'm gonna grab that black color and I'm gonna really smoke out these edges and bringing it in a little bit on that crease, just not too much. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna bring this in. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit of that teak color and just apply it a little bit there. It's so funny. I'm really just going like with the flow with this. Alright, and then the last thing I need to do to basically complete this, at least the top section of my eye, is just to put on some brow bone highlight. So I'm going to use that color Fresh. It's like a matte vanilla kind of color. Oof, this is a really strong color. So I'm going to need to blend that out. And grabbing that same, the first brush that I used, just gonna go right on top of it to blend it out nicely. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I'm back. I already did my liner off camera. Basically, I did a lot more of a cat eye look. I always like to like kind of see how my eye is looking after the eyeliner to see if I want to add a little bit more. So I am going to intensify the edge here because I want this a lot more smoky. Alright, this is basically how this is gonna look like. So now I'm going to remove this. Ooh, yes, straight lines. Yes, girl. Yeah, and the same thing, I got a little bit right there. Obviously, besides cleaning it out, at least the most that I could, because I know it looks a little funny there, which is why I like to do my foundation last. I applied my lashes. These are Lily lashes in the style New York City, which I love because they're like super dramatic. And then I applied a nude liner underneath, and I also added a little bit of black, a little bit more towards my crease area. I didn't do it on this side, so I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did. I basically grabbed this flat brush and I just did it right above where I cut the crease, just because I wanted a more like defined smoky kind of look. I just need to finish off my bottom part of my lashes, so I want to go ahead and grab that birch color again just to see where it takes me, and I'm gonna apply this on the bottom part. And then with that black color, once again, I'm gonna kind of tight line it almost, but not on my waterline, just like right next to my waterline. Almost connecting it like right here. This, of course, just needs some mascara on the bottom lashes. Yay, and this look is basically complete. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply like a super nude lipstick because I am a huge fan of nudes and I want something very, very pale. And voila! This is my completed look. I actually really like this look. The cut crease, very smoked out kind of look is totally my style. I just really like to alternate between colors. It's just because this part right here, it does tend to like fall out. So when I do the cut crease, it really opens up and lifts up my eyes. I'm gonna give you guys a quick close-up and then we're gonna dig in a little bit deep into this palette. I want to talk about the good and the bad, of course, as always. So let's start off with the bad. Honestly, I don't think there's anything bad with this palette. The one thing I probably do have to say with all Anastasia palettes is that I hate how small each eyeshadow is because I feel like the colors just, they hit pan so quickly and it gets me so upset because I love each one of the palettes. If each pan could just be slightly bigger, like that would be, like, I don't know, I feel like I would find like the perfect palette kind of thing, right? I want to say that's about it. There's not really anything bad to say about this. The okay, so the really good parts about this palette is that I feel like when the colors of a palette could blend so easily, I feel like I could do my eyes so quickly. I know obviously you guys aren't seeing the exact timing of how long I'm taking to do my eyes, but compared to other videos or just other palettes that I have tried, like it takes a little bit more effort. Meanwhile, these colors blended effortlessly. And then with this one, I'm like, why am I continuously layering when I really don't need to? Like, this is pigmented, this is good, which kind of does make up for the small pans, because if it's small pans but the pigment is really good and it blends nicely, then you don't need to use so much of it. But yeah, that is basically it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you guys got to learn something differently. I will see you guys next time. Bye.